I'm going to show you today is how you get a mobile Appium test set up and running on your local machine. One of the most important things to do is install and run Appium Desktop. I'm using Mac OS, so I'm going to download the disk image. You'll also need to make sure that you have Node.js and NPM, Homebrew, Carthage, and Appium Doctor installed as well. Open the app and download it into your Applications folder. Now, my machine might not recognize this as a safe or runnable program, so you need to go into Security and Privacy, the General Settings, use your password most likely, and then make sure you allow apps to be downloaded from other locations. Otherwise, likely your machine will not let you open it. Even the first time I tried to open it by right-clicking and saying Open, it gave me a warning. But the second time you try it, you should see an option for Open if you've changed those security and privacy settings. Once you have Appium installed, you should see the interface for the Appium server on your machine and even be able to start a server. The next thing we need to do is set up Android Studio. Go to Configure and SDK Manager. This is where you can download all the different versions of Android you may want to test on. I'm going to choose one new one. Notice how it wants me to download it. And also all the important SDK tools that you will need. Notice I have everything related to Android clicked, as well as the Intel 86 Emulator Accelerator to make your Android environment run quicker. Once you've gone through the workflow of downloading and installing everything, take a look at your Android SDK location. You're going to need that for Appium Desktop so it knows which devices to run the test against. Next, create a new empty Android project. In order to use the emulator that is included in Android Studio, you actually need to start up a project. Now that we have any old blank project open, you can go to Tools, AVD Manager. From here, you can click on an old project or click Create a New Virtual Device to create one to your liking. Choose a type and device name, and then choose the operating system, in this case a version of Android you want to run on it. You may have to install it, click Accept, and go through the workflow. Once you've got it all set up, you can finish up and start using that device. I'm going to rename my device Emulator Demo. Once you have the operating system and name all configured, all you need to do is click on the green arrow to get your emulator up and running. It may take a few minutes the first time to get everything going, but once you do, you can open up apps and interact with this device the same way you would with a real device. Now that you have your emulator up and running, we can go back to Appium Desktop and configure the Java Home and Android Home path variables. Now you need to open up your Appium Desktop application again. You'll also need a terminal window in order to look for the Android Home and Java Home paths. Click on the Edit Configuration button to open the window where you can enter these two variables. Type in the command echo Android Home and enter the file path in this window. Do the same thing with the Java Home variable. Now that you have these two paths set, your emulator and Appium Desktop are able to communicate and you can run your tests.